Hi everyone, this is Suresh from the Dumb Minds. I'm welcoming to the next tutorial of Java programming. Today we are going to build a text editor using Java packages like AWT and Swing. Let's get started. See, this is my text editor that I have previously coded. In this I'm having a text field where I need to type my code, and whatever that the text might be, I'm giving it a color as blue. You can customize your own, and the background of that is set as pink. And after that I'm having a menu bar. In the menu bar I'm having three menu fields, that is the file, edit and close. If I click the file, that will show me the options: a new, open, save, print, those four different colors. After that I'm having edit. In the edit I'm having cut, copy, paste. After that I'm having a close option. If I click this, it will close my text editor. If I click a new, that will give me a new text editor. Let's see. I had typed something, and if I click new, that's all went out. After that I'm having a open. If I click open, that will open a file manager like thing, and after that I have to select the file whatever that I want to open. See, this is Java code that I've written. Let me expand this so you can see that exactly. So this is how it all works. After that I'm having a save option. If I click save, that will show you where to save and what the file name, and I'm setting it as text.java, and I'm saving it in the desktop. See, let me save this first. As you see, text.java file is created, and after that I'm having a print. If I click print, that will check whether any print service is found, but I don't have any printer connected to my system, so that's why it's showing no print service found. Okay. After that, let me check in the edit. If I type something, and if I select some text, and if I try to cut that, that will be cut. And after that I can paste it somewhere also. See, paste, and copy command also same. Let me select the text and copy it. After that let me paste it there. See, this is how a simple edit functions work. After that I'm having close. If I click close, that will went out. So this is how it all works. So let's get started by coding that. So in order to do that, we need a class file, and my class file that I'm setting is notepad. Whatever you can set your name, and I'm going to create that file in my Dumb Minds video text editor right over here. And let me open that file first. As you all know, first thing that we write in a Java program is our import statement. So I'm going to use Swing, AWT, and some basic IO operations, so that's why I'm going to import all those things. Import javax dot swing dot star. If I put star, which means all the classes in that package will be imported. After that I'm going to import AWT also. Java.awt, sorry, import. After that I'm going to import some IO package so that I can do some IO operations like reading a file, saving it. These are the IO operations, right? So that's why I need IO for that. After that I'm going to import java.awt.event. Why do I need event? What is an event? If I click any button, it needs to do something. So that's what called an event occurred and a process done. So in order to handle events, we need a handle package, event package. So that's why I'm importing the event package. After that I'm going to import text package javax dot swing dot text. Why do you need this text? Because I'm going to handle text right over here, so that's why I need a text package. After that we need to define a class, and that is notepad, and I want it to be extended from the JFrame. What does it mean, extends? Extends means we are going to import the properties of JFrame into our notepad. So this reduces the code copying and improves the code reusability. After that, I'm going to implement action listener. Why do I need this action listener? Because I'm going to implement action listener, because action listener is an interface, complete abstract class, which means an interface. In that, we are going to set our actions to be done while an event occurs. So I'm going to do this in the same class only. That's why I'm going to implement it on the notepad itself. Inside of it, I need two things. One is a menu bar and another is a text area, and I want something to hold both the things. So let me create some frame, JFrame P, and I'm not going to assign memory it now because I want it to be assigned memory whenever only it gets called. After that, I need some text area, jtext area, and I want it to be st. After that, I need a constructor, so I'm going to do all my actions from the constructor itself. So notepad, in the constructor I'm not passing anything because I want everything to be as default. So after that, after the constructor is called, I want to get memory assigned for the JFrame and for the text area also. The JFrame, I'm going to pass whatever the text that will be set as that frame name, and my frame name is domains text editor. This is my frame name. After that, I'm going to allocate memory to text area also, jtext area. After that, I want something which sets the font, so I'm going to create some font class, font object, because I want to set whatever that is written in the editor that should have some font, that should have some size, and that should have some style also. All those things are set right over here. Instead of it, as a first parameter, I have to pass my text style. My text style is Vardhana, that I would always use as the default. After that, we have to pass the font style like a bold, italic. I want my text to be bold. So font.bold is a static variable. I'm going to use it right over here. And after that, we have to set the font size. I'm setting it as a 16. So we have created the font, we have created text area, and we have created the frame. After that, what we need to do, we want our text area to add this font. So t.add font. So our text area got added this font as Vardhana, bold, and 16 as its font size. After that, I want my text area to set its foreground color. What is the foreground color? Foreground color is a color for the text, whatever that is written in it. So I want to set foreground. I think that's the same. Now this is the exact spelling for that. Foreground color dot blue. So I want my text to be in the blue color. After that, I am going to set background. I want pink as a background. You can set as you want. Set background color dot pink. See, color is a class, and pink, blue, these are all the static color types. So that's why I'm defining them directly. I'm not creating memory for them because they're static. After setting that what we want, the regular problem that I get with the text editor is that the tab spacing. See here, I am setting my genome text editor tab size as 4. In some text editors that will be set as 8. By defaultly in Java it will set to 8, but I don't want that much of tab, so I want to set it to 4. So for that we have to set tab size as 4. See, this is simple. We set the tab size for that, and after that what we need, we set all things for text area. What we need a menu bar. So we are going to create a menu bar object. Bar equals to new menu bar, so G menu bar. Instead of it, I need 3 menus. J menu 1 equals to new J menu of the first thing what I said there is a file, and in that file I want menu items. So J menu item and my 1 equals to new J menu item of file. The file I need open. After that I need another menu item. I want to set it as new I need another menu item. I want to set it as save. After that I need another menu item. And I want it to be print. So I have created the menu items. After that what we need to do, we need to add those things to menu, and after that I need to add that menu to menu bar. So this is the process. Before doing that, let me do some styling. So for all these menus items I need to set some color. So my one dot set background color dot cyan. Let me copy this and paste for everywhere menu items. So mi2 for mi2 I want it to be in red. These are the default color types that are written in it, and we are using them. And for save item I want that color to be something like a green. And for print we want that color to be like yellow. Yellow will be good. We set colors for them. After that what we need to do, we just need to do some action on it. How can we do that action? We need to do that action with this action listener. In an action listener there is a single method called action performed, and we need to call that method. As we implemented this right over here in the notepad, so that will be present in the notepad and we have to override that. So which means we are having that method in the same class. So we need this action listener to perform action on this only. So let me do, and you'll get know it. For this menu item 1, I'm going to add action listener. m1 dot add action listener, and I want that to be set as this. Why I'm setting the action listener as this? Because the action listener is implemented in the same class. So I'm going to use this right over here. Like the same we have to do for all kinds of menu items that we're having right over here. My 3 add action listener as forgot to put semicolon. After that I put my 9. See, this is how it all works. We just added the action listener. Added the action listener. In that action listener we have to set it properties, and what needs to be done is all set in the action listener method only. As we all set the action for that, and we set colors and themes like that. After that we need to add those menu items to that menu. So m1 dot add mi1, m1 dot add mi2, m1 dot add mi3, m1 dot add mi9. So I have added all these items to this menu. What I need to do other, I need to define another menu class, and that's for edit. So do the same thing. jmenu m2 equals to new jmenu edit, and after that I need some items. jmenu item my 4 equals to new jmenu item that is cut. Let me copy this and use it again. My 5, my 6, cut, copy and paste. These are the options for my edit, and I want to add some colors and action listeners for them. And my 4 dot set background, and I want to set it as blue. You can set as much as what color you want. Green. My 6 dot set background. These are the customizations. So we want our text editor to be colorful. Let me add the right red. So I have added styling. For that I need to add action listeners for them. So let me just copy this because we are just doing the same thing. My 4, my 5, and this is my 6. So we have added the action listeners for them. What we need to do then? We need to add all these menu items to menu. So m2 dot add my 4, m2 dot add my 5, m2 dot add mi6. So we have added all these menu items to our menu. After that, what we have another item that is close, and that is directly present in the menu bar. So j menu item close equals to new j menu item close, and we need to do the action listeners for them. Before that, I need to set it some color. Close dot set background. I want it to be yellow. See, I have added action listeners for them, and I have set styling for that. After that, I need to add this menu 1, menu 2, and menu item close to the menu bar. What did I put menu bar name? mb dot add m1, mb dot add m2, mb dot add m3. I have added all these menus and menu items to our menu bar. After that, what we need to do? We need to add this menu bar to our frame. What's my frame name? My frame name is p. So p dot add mb. You got it right? We have added all these menu items to our menu, and we added all those menus into a menu item, and we added that menu bar, and we added those menus into our menu bar, and menu bar is added to the frame. We added that to a frame. After that, what we need to do? We need to set the size for our menu bar, for our frame. For the frame, I want that size to be 17 by 900. You can set, it's also expandable. After that, I want the frame to close whenever the close right over here, whenever it is clicked, it has to close. So we dot set default close operation, and I want default close operation as exit on close. This is the default close operation. This sets whenever the cross symbol was, whichever is present right over here, if it's pressed, that will close the frame. After that, I want my frame to set to be visible. So p dot set visible as true. As you can see, we have completed our frame. Let me start from the beginning. We have created a frame and a text area, and in the constructor we have assigned memory for those things, and for the text area we have added the font styling with this font class. After that, we have set the foreground color and the background color and tab size. These are the only things that I want for my text area. After that, I have assigned a memory for menu bar. In the menu bar, I have created two menus. One is a file, another is an edit. In the file, I have created 4 menu items, that is open, use, save, and print. And for those, I have assigned some styling, and I have assigned some action listener for them. After that, I added them together, and like the same for the edit also. After that, I have created a menu item that is closed, and I want my menu bar to add these menu 1, menu 2, and close. I have added that menu bar to my frame. I think I have forgot to add my text area too, I guess. Let me see. Yes, I have forgot to add my text area. So p dot add, what's my text area name, that's t. See, I have added everything. So this is all about my text editor. As I said, we have added the action listeners for all these buttons. What we need to do, we need to do those actions in the action performed class, in the action performed method. So that method came from the interface action listener, which is right over here, and we want to override it. So public void action performed, instead of it there will be an action event. That action event I'm setting it as E. See, in that I need to check which action is need to be performed. See, I have different actions like open, use, save, print, cut, copy, paste, close. For each of them I have to do different actions, so I have to distinguish them. For that I am going to take a string s equals to new one. I don't need to init object. I want to get whatever that is written right over the menu item, that will be set as an event command. So I want e dot get action command. So this will generate an action command, whatever that is written over here. If I press the paste button, that will generate a paste as action command, and that will be set to string s. So this is how we distinguish them, and we want to access them differently. For that I'm going to use just if statements. If s dot equals of, what's the first thing that I've written, that's a open. If that's whatever that button written, click is open, what I need to do, I need to open a new file, right? So what I need to do there, I need my text area to set to nothing. So text area, t means text area, right? That's why you see, that's why I set text area as a class variable right over here. If it's written in the notepad, that won't be accessed right over here. So that's why I set it. T dot set text. I want the text to be simply nothing. You got it right, whatever I have done. After that I want to check else if s dot equals, what if it equals to new, what do I need to do, sorry, I have to do right here, new, in the new I have to do this. If I click, if he clicks open, what do I need to do, I need to show him a menu bar, right, a file manager, and he needs to select there. So jfile user j equals to new jfile chooser. What is a jfile chooser? Whatever that we see when we click open, that will open a window with file system, and we need to select right over there, that will be a jfile chooser. And in that I had to set it as f colon, which means a file starts from the home, and I want, after that I want to get which file has selected from the user. So I want to select j dot show dialog, show open dialog. I'm setting it as a null because I want it to be independent. I don't want this dialog to be in my frame because I want it to be extended. After that I want to check whether he selected file or did he cancel. If he selected a file, what will happen? J file chooser dot approve option will be set. That's option, yes. Approve option will be set. If that means he selected some file, what I need to do? I need to get that file and I have to write all the data into my text editor. So I'm going to try catch using here because there might have some IO errors. So right over here I'm going to generate a new file, and that's the file which is selected from the file chooser. So I want to get that file name. So g dot get selected file. So this will generate the whatever the file that is selected from the user. I want to get absolute path for that. Absolute path. So this will generate a path as a string, and that will be set to the file constructor. After that we have opened the file. After that we have to do some reading operations from the file. So for that I want two strings, one is to add and one is to read. So I want a file reader for the file reader fr equals to new file reader of a file. So whatever the file that is selected right over here, that will be sent to file reader, and from that file reader I'm going to use it from the buffered reader. Buffered reader br equals to new buffered reader of file reader. See, I have got access from the buffered reader. From the buffered reader I'm going to read it. So while s1 equals to br dot read line, so I had to do this until it reads. So until it's not equals to null, we have to do the same operations. So I want to attach that sl equals to sl plus s1. S1 is whatever that is read and write line and red line. After that, at the end I have to add a new line character, because after every new line we need to add a new line character. So this is how it all works. After the completion of this, we want to set our text area with a string. Set text sl. Got it right? We just open a file chooser. From there user selects a file and we're checking whether he approved or not. After that we want to get what the absolute file path for that, and from that we have created a file. From there we created a file reader and buffer reader. From there we are reading it and attaching it to a string. After that we are adding that string to our text area. You got it right? This is a simple thing. We have added this. What if we catch some errors? Catch exception even. I think we need to show some error. So j option pane dot show message dialog. I want it to be independent from the frame. So even dot get message. what if the user is the user himself cancels the operation? So we need to show the dialog in a different way, right over here. I want the message to be user cancelled. So this is my prompt right over there. So this is all for the open. After that, and for the next case, we are having the save, I guess. Yes, that's a save. Else if s dot equals to save, which means if the user button that's pressed is the save button, what I need to do? I need to do some save operation, that's an IO operation. For that I'm going to open a file chooser right over there. And in the file chooser I want to set it as from the home itself. After that I want a dialog, show dialog, to select the user save operation. After that I want to check whether the user approved the action for saving it. After that, if the user approves the action, what I need to do? I need to select the absolute path. For that. So after that, I'm using j.get selected file.get absolute path of this method will get me an absolute path. After that, I'm going to use a try catch block so that I can do some IO operations. So file writer fw equals to new file writer of. After that, I need to use the buffered writer right over there. So buffered writer bw equals to new buffer writer of fw, because my buffer reader to get access from the file writer itself. So buffer writer is using the file writer, so I got it. And after that I'm going to write all the data from the text area into my file. So bw.write t.get text. After that I'm going to flash the buffer writer. After that I'm going to close the buffer writer and the file writer also. So if I get an exception, what does it mean? If during the operation there might happen something, so in the exception block I am going to use j option pane so that I can show the user that there happened something, and I am going to show that. And in the else I am going to set it as j option pane dot show message dot null comma user cancel, which means if the user cancels approval, so I need to show this dialog that user cancelled it. So this is all about the save. Else if the user given button is print, which means s dot equals of print, what I need to do? There is a default method print, we are going to use it right over here. So t dot print, so the text area, whatever the thing that will be present right over there, that will be print. For that I'm going to use the try catch block because there might be a printer connected or not, so we need to use a try try catchback like block right over here, and in the exception if I get error, so I need to show it as a message dialog to the user. That's the same thing that we are doing, and this is all about the print. And I think we have completed the first part. After that we are having the second part, that is edit part. In the edit we are having three methods, that is a cut, copy and paste. As you see, there are default operations for cut, copy and paste, so I'm going to use them. So if the user given command is a cut, so t.cut, it's a method. And after that, if it's equals to copy, what you need to do, so t.copy. So after that, if it's equals to paste, so t.paste. T.paste. This is all about the edit part. After that, if it's equals to close, what you need to do, if it's equals to close means we need to set our frame as invisible, so p dot set visible equals to false. So that's what we need to write over here, p dot set visible equals to false. After that we are going to exit from this program, so system dot exit of 0, the new open save and print, cut, copy, paste and close. These are operations that we have sent. After that we compile and check whether there are any kind of syntactical errors. After that we are going to write the main method, that is public static void main string.js. In that I'm going to create object. As soon as I create object, that will show me this text editor. You don't need to call any kind of methods for starting. Let's compile it again and run a code. Java notepad. As soon as you click that, that will open some text editor. See, that's open, but there's a problem right over here. It's not showing me the menu bar. Why does it not showing me the menu bar? Let's go back and check it. See, I have made a mistake right over here. The menu bar is a different thing, so we need to add that to a frame in a different way. So we have to add it with a set menu bar method, set j menu bar. See, set j menu bar equals to mb. Let's compile and execute it. See, that's open a menu bar. After that we are having an error that it's not showing color for file, edit and close. Let's check it. Let's set the menu bar color equals to yellow, set background equals to yellow. See, that works. So this is all about the text editor. If you like our video, please give us a thumbs up. All the code will be in the description, don't need to worry about this. If you have any doubts, please let us know in the comment section. Thank you.